So today I'd like to talk about something I've taken to call the inequality of experience. People often talk of things being a good experience without considering what exactly it is the other person is trying to do. I'm sure you've heard, the whole, oh, it'd be a good experience for you thing when you're a child, or, but from your teacher, from your parents or something. But they're making a large assumption there that the experience they're trying to offer you, or in other words, just something to take up your time, is actually beneficial to you or not. If someone doesn't exactly know what it is you're trying to do, and they're trying to shove information into you, that might be detrimental to what you're trying to do. Or, it might not necessarily be detrimental, but if it's not helping you, then you could have used your time better doing something else. For instance, one thing that you can do instead of getting that experience is self-reflection. That's useful, especially when you're younger, because when you're an 80-year-old man, you don't really need to self-reflect as much. It's not like you can do much of anything to improve your life at that point. You're kind of locked into every decision you already made. But your ability to just sit down and ask yourself, what are you doing? What is working? What isn't working? Or is what you're doing conducive to your success? What would you like to do as you go forward in life? What are your goals? That kind of thing. It's beneficial to have time to do that, and as you get older, you don't have the time to do that because you'll be so busy working, contributing to the success of the company or your boss rather than your own. And that's fine, you can contribute to that for a bit because they're going to give you money, which you can then pull into yourself, trying to make efforts conducive of growing yourself up. But you gotta be thinking about that the entire time, of course. That's a bit of a tangent, though. Another way that not getting an experience can be beneficial to you is for work, believe it or not. Because, let me explain it this way. When you get a job, you've got a lot of different jobs in the same field, of course, and the way that every single one of those jobs does something, even for something as simple as fast food, the way that the employees operate, they're making the same food, but the way everyone does things is going to be different. The way that all of the different jobs do stuff is going to be different. So sometimes, it's not necessarily the case in the fast food industry, but sometimes you're going to need to unlearn things to be able to work as the others in the office. That's a good example. Office jobs, you might have to unlearn stuff so that you can pretty much just work as expected. So in those situations, a lot of times it's just better to get some new blood in there, which you can train to do things the way you expect, instead of some old stuck in their ways man. It's like, I've always done things this way. I need to, I want to continue doing this. All this other junk is dumb. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is having experience can be detrimental to gaining more experience. I kind of blended it in there, but like I said earlier, you can pretty much get stuck in your ways and just believe that the way that you're doing things is just blatantly superior, and so you don't accept a different way. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. I hope you enjoyed.